guys, and welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing great. If you are new here, hi, my name is Dana and I am really glad to have you here today. As you can tell from the title down below, today I'm going to be sharing with you some of my 2-year-old's favorite books. And I like these two because I have noticed a big difference in honestly just her overall vocabulary expanding. Now all of them do have to do with like nature and animals and things like that, things that she just loves. So I have also found that just taking books and things and ideas of things that she actually loves and is interested in has really helped with her actually wanting to learn how to pronounce words and things like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So the first book I wanted to share is actually by far 100% her favorite book right now. This is one that I don't even bother putting away because I know whenever she walks by the bookshelf, she's going to grab it out. She's going to come find mommy or daddy and we're going to sit down with her and look at all the things that are in this book. But this is Usborne's 1000 Things in Nature. I absolutely love this book. I've had it for 5 years now because I bought it when my almost 7-year-old was 2. So the same age I should say as my 2-year-old now. But I got this at a homeschooling convention and ever since then it has been every single one of my kiddos' favorite books to just look at, to come through, and just to see all the little things. So let's open it and I'll kind of show you why it is definitely their favorite. But it definitely is just what the title says, 1000 Things in Nature. And I think I have shared this a couple times before on my channel. It's nothing fancy, but for some reason every single one of my kiddos absolutely loves this book. So we go into categories like the meadows and fields, you have the backyard wildlife and everything like that. Just all kinds of super fun things that she loves and is interested in. And then it has like the feathers, the eggs, and the nests. And then it even has like a creepy crawlies page. Now one thing I wanted to mention specifically with my current 2-year-old is she loves music and she has actually expanded her vocabulary and has probably learned to talk more by listening to songs and music more than actually just reading books and actually talking, which is kind of fun because typically if I do anything in a song form, she gets really excited. So it could be anything like brushing your teeth or picking up your clothes. As long as I'm singing about it, she's just all about it. So I've actually done this with this book as well. So when we get to things like, say for example, the spiders, she looks at mommy and she starts singing the Itsy Bitsy Spider, so we start singing the Itsy Bitsy Spider. Same with like the butterflies. Once we get to the butterfly, we'll start singing like that butterfly flap your wings song and everything like that. So if there's something in here that has a song associated with it, she will look at mommy and wait for me to like start singing. So it's really sweet. But then it also has like all the leaves and the seeds, the plants and flowers. It has all the birds, so we'll sing like the bird songs that we know. And then it has all the jungle animals, of course, all the monkeys, so we'll sing the monkey song. All the woodlands and forests. She loves the bears. She's always pointing to the bears and things like that. So those are some new ways and new words that she's starting to form because if she sees an animal that she likes, especially different colors and stuff, we'll point to the animal, she'll see what the animal is, or the flower and things like that. It's just a really fun way because obviously it is 1,000 different things and 1,000 different words for her to learn. So it's really fun. And then an owl for the savanna and grasslands. In the desert, there's ice and snow, and then of course she loves the under the sea part. This part is probably, I think every single one of my kiddos' favorite. They love ocean animals, oh my goodness. And they have ponds and lakes, streams and rivers, but just so many fun different things. And then it has some different things in nature and everything like that. So just a really fun book and fantastic for the little years, especially if your little one needs some help like learning how to pronounce words and adding to their vocabulary. It's a great way to do that. So as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, when it comes to expanding my little one's vocabulary, something that she has, or something that I should say I have noticed about her, is if she is interested in something, then those are the words that she will try to pronounce and talk about all the time. So as I mentioned in the 1000 Things in Nature, she specifically likes the butterflies and the birds. She loves anything that has to do with butterflies and birds, and of course the spider because the Itsy Bitsy Spider song. So this book I have shared before, but it is the Sounds of Nature World of Birds. And the reason why I wanted to share this one in specifically is because, as I said, she really likes sounds and music as well as birds and everything like that. This is a good combination. It's not music per se, but it does have bird sounds in it, which is like the sound that she likes. So we'll pronounce a bird, we'll hit the little button that tells you kind of what the bird sounds like, and then she will herself try to pronounce the bird's name. But there's something about actually having that little bit of a music theme behind it that really makes her excited about it and actually makes her want to actually learn how to pronounce the birds' names. It is a very simple book, but there's all kinds of different types of birds. So she's learning different names of the birds and everything like that, and obviously the sounds that are associated with it. So I love this one for her. A few other bird books I wanted to share that she has been loving and has also helped her with vocabulary. This one is actually just a vintage book. It's called Just the Bird Book, but she has been loving that. And again, she loves looking at the pictures. She loves looking at the birds' names and learning the names and knowing how to pronounce them and everything like that. So this has definitely been one of her favorites. This one is called I Took a Walk. And this one is so much fun because it is quite literally taking a nature walk through the woods. The first page here, which I wanted to show you because it's really sweet, is one spring morning I went for a walk and followed the path to the woods. So you go out the door, so to speak, and then it goes into the next page. I sat in the cool shade and poked my head through the soft ferns I saw. And this is her favorite part because every toddler kind of likes that peekaboo type stage, you know? So this is kind of that feeling behind it, and it makes her really excited. So you open it up and see all the different animals you can find. So you have the birds, the butterflies, the deer, and things like that. Just all of her favorite things all in one book. And then of course, if I'm singing it instead of reading it, that just makes her really excited. And so you kind of go through the forest and see all kinds of animal friends and everything like that. So definitely one of our favorites in our home, and she loves it. And because it's something she loves, again, it is working on expanding those vocabulary skills because she actually wants to learn how to pronounce everything. So because she does love singing and any type of music at all, I feel like for her, music is such a way for her. She just, I don't know what it is, but every single time there's music on, she'll start moving her body, she'll start like dancing. It's just so sweet. So I love that. Anyway, I have also found that because she likes speaking the words that are in songs right now because of the little tiny 2-year-old's age, she loves singing pretty much anything. So I have this little vintage book, Singing on Our Way. I actually found this thrifted, but it is just full of all kinds of just really fun old folk songs and tales and things like that. So I will open this up and sing to her, and she just loves all these songs. But one of her favorites is the Bluebird song, and because she does like birds. So that kind of goes into the part that I was mentioning before, where if it has something to do with something that she's actually interested in, like the birds, plus we're singing a song about the birds, she tends to pick up those words much quicker. So I love this book, and I know you can probably get like any kiddo type song book and do the same thing with it. This is just one that I had on my shelf and have finally been able to utilize more. Another great way that has also worked for us when it comes to expanding our little one's vocabulary is in poetry or in poetry form, specifically all of the Dr. Seuss books. There are so many of these books, and my kiddos love every single one of them. And because they are done in like this really fun type poetry type style, for some reason it just clicks, and because the words flow together, it's easier to comprehend and easier to say. I don't know what it is about the actual poetry flow to things, but because everything is cohesive and does go together, it again really helps with expanding that vocabulary. Another really fun thing that we love doing, and this is apart from like the singing and the reading and everything like that, and this can honestly go beyond that 2-year-old phase. This can go to as old as you want because there's always things to learn outdoors. I feel like even if you had all the field guides and everything like that, there's still going to be things that you find that you may not know the names of, and it is such a great way to expand little people's vocabulary just by going outside and asking what things are. And so for the 2-year-old age, that might just mean this is this rock, this is this type of rock, this is the pine needle off of a pine tree, which then also the pine cone comes off of the pine tree, you know, things like that. Just so many different words. But then once they get a little bit older, you can go into the different flower names, whether that be tulips or daisies or Queen Anne's lace and clover and just like all kinds of different things. And there's so many hidden ways that you can expand your little one's vocabulary without even realizing it. Honestly, you can take anything from your home and do that as well. But this is just a really fun way for that 2-year-old level to expand their vocabulary more intentionally and getting them more actively involved in speaking and everything like that, which has been so much fun. But yeah, that is a few of the things that we love doing when it comes to expanding our little one's vocabulary, keeping it just fun and simple and in song form. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy it, even though it was a short one. And until my next one, you guys have a great one, and God bless. Bye.